Alright, I got a T16 map build going on right here. For me, the most important part of a T16 mapper is how fun it is to play. And I have always been a huge fan of Cyclone and Shockwave. So I am doing a replica Restless Ward with Badge of the Brotherhood and pairing it up with this mace that I got for 10 divines. I'm going to talk about the build in a little bit more detail, but first I'm gonna run a map. And another thing I like about this build is you can kind of synergize it with some music. You can run around like normal, and you can pop that Cyclone to the beat, that Shockwave to the beat. This is my crazy Cyclone build, because I am also using a general cry setup. Using a general cry setup to clear out some monsters in the distance. It's got ants on it, so these volcanic fissure of snaking, they have some range to get off clean enemies that my Cyclone Shockwave might miss. I'm just gonna run with just general cry. You can see this thing goes everywhere. It's just smashing the ground, and these snakies, they just snake around everywhere. Really good for clearing extra monsters that you might have missed. And that's the only reason I'm running it. It's just to clear a few monsters that might have gotten away on the sides, behind me, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But this build is just really fun to play. I very much enjoy this build. And look at that, I'm using General's Cry on left click. Everyone said left click was dead. I mean, left click is dead, because I'm not running it as an instant. But you wouldn't really want to run General's Cry as an instant, because you gotta use the new support gen, which will get rid of one of the support gens, one of the damaging support gens, which is probably fine for T16 now, but you want that little extra. Put it on left click, why not? Now this build, I enjoy playing it so much, I can just run it for like 8 hours straight. And that's what I plan on doing. Obviously I'm not going to record 8 hours of it, but I'm farming up some T17. So I ran out, so I need some more T17, and the best way to farm T17 is in T16. You may notice that I have some absorption charges. Watch my energy shield, and whenever I get hit with a spell, that bad boy can maintain itself. I don't have too much energy shield regeneration. It's almost all coming from those absorption charges, which is pretty slick rip. Normally I wouldn't ever use that belt, but with the new boots, and by new boots I just mean modified boots, I always have all of my charges up. So it's really a choice between brutality charges, absorption charges, or the damage over time charges. I ain't really doing any damage over time, so that's out. I could do the triple damage ones, but I don't really care about triple damage. I'm only doing 16. So, adding the absorption charges gives me a bunch of sustainability and survivability. So that, in my opinion, is the best choice. And I also get another power charge. See, the damage is plenty fine for regular T16 gas. I just ate that guy's lunch. I called him up and I was like, hey, you having lunch? And he's like, yeah, I'm having lunch. And I was like, nah, I'm having lunch. Give me your lunch. And I took his lunch. I shouldn't have picked up as much loot. I always forget that when I make videos, I shouldn't pick up loot. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So let's talk about some of my gearing. Got this bad boy. I sold one of my Frenzy Charge rings for it. It was like 300 divine. I do not recommend this build unless you're a big fan of Cyclone and Shockwave and you got a bunch of money like I do. This bad boy with 7 across the board. That bad boy with 8% life, which I realized was a mistake, but it was only like 20 chaos, so I don't really care. I should have got one with elemental resistances, because my resistances are all wonky without my flask, but my flask are pretty much up all the time when mapping, so it's not too bad. But if this guy drops, and this is the one that's going to drop the most, I have a very low lightning resistance, but I haven't really seen it drop while mapping. These boots keep all my charges up. This guy makes so my spell damage applies to my attacks, and I'm getting spell damage from my gloves here. And that's pretty much the gear setup. I got a Progenesis, which is extremely expensive. It's going to help me be alive for the whole thing. And I was very torn between which side of the tree to go on. When you're a Slayer, you can either go to the left or you can go to the right. The right is better for utility. The left is better for damage. This bad boy here is a ton of damage. And then you also have your staff nodes here, and you can get some staff nodes over here. But I don't really need block. My crit chance is already dynamite. Let's see this crit chance. Crit chance, 85.49%. And then I am using Assassin Mark with Mark on Hit, so it's basically 100% whenever I'm fighting the bosses, which is the only thing that really gives me any trouble. So that's pretty great. I don't really need any more crit because of the power charges, right? So I don't really need these really good crit nodes. I mean, it's a crit multi, but I kind of feel like the crit chance is just being wasted. Like, why would I want to come all the way down here and get this wasted crit chance node just to grab these crit multi nodes? When if I go this way, I can grab this block of crit multi, which is just crit multi, which is all I need. So I figured the right side of the tree is better. And I'm grabbing all of these heralds because I am rocking every herald. We're ignoring Agony. He don't belong, right? I'm rocking all the heralds. And that's pretty much it. I'm grabbing this note here because hits have a 25% chance to treat enemy elemental resistance as inverted. Is a huge damage boost if you're only doing, if you're not applying any negative resistances from curses, which I'm not, because I'm just going to use the crit curse. And I just use this, and I don't have to deal with any penetration. Well, penetration still works, but I don't have to deal with stripping resistances, because 25% of the time, the more resistances they have, the better. Now, I'm grabbing this node because it's the least amount of points to get this. I could come down here, but this is an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd take 6 points to grab these nodes. Grabbing this guy here just because it gives me Alchemist Genius. And that's about it. There's nothing too special about it. I'm getting 25% chance to get a flash charge when I do the critical strike. Cyclone attacks very fast. My crit chance is very high. This keeps my charges pretty refreshed, pretty charged up, if I do say so myself. And that is mostly the build. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of my jewels. This jewel was 1 divine because I don't know why it was 1 divine. I mean, I guess not a lot of people like those stats, but a triple discipline Watcher's Eye jewel for 1 divine, I couldn't really pass it up. Now, I saw this jewel first, and I bought the jewel, which then inspired me to actually buy this guy and start using this with the heralds, and that's why I chose to use the heralds. Now all these other just cool jewels that I've had around. This one's strength and int. I think I need that strength. Yes, I do. So I'm using that because I need the strength, but it's also got chaos resistance. It's got flask effect duration, so that's just a good one. This guy right here is capping out my avoid chance to be in shock, which is pairing with this guy here. And those are all my jewels. Obviously, let me stop saying it. I'm still using my Brutal Restraint that I was using in my previous Frenzy build. It's the exact same one, the 499. Extremely hot Brutal Restraint for this position. I'm getting 20% elemental damage here, 4% life here, and 25% chance to gain Alchemist Genius. But it's a really good jewel. It's got 20% elemental damage here. It's got 20% elemental damage here. This right here would be a really strong node to go into because my chance to hit is very low. 83% chance to hit because I cannot use precision, and I'm using a staff, which are very low in accuracy. So once I get a couple more levels, I'll be able to grab this. I'll probably drop that guy. I'm just grabbing this guy because it's 15% global accuracy rating. But I'll probably drop that guy and pick this up. My spell suppression isn't needed, but I grabbed it anyways. It's at 55% chance, and it's lucky, so some spells can get through. But elemental spells, because of these absorption charges, are basically, unless it can one-shot me, it's not going to kill me. So the only spells I really need to worry about are physical spells, because I'm not going to get energy shield recoup from that. But there's not that many physical spells in this game. A lot of times they're kind of hybrid. Yeah, physical and elemental, so I'm going to get that ES regen. It gets pretty silly. I first started on the left side of the tree, and then I switched over. It gets really silly if you use Zealot's Oath, because my life regeneration is pretty bonkers, 1,500, and I'm not really even doing too much. I would really benefit from something like this note here, which will give me life regeneration rate. Increase my life regeneration rate. That'd be pretty slick. It's mostly a unique build, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unique items, so it's going to be kind of difficult to squeeze in any life regeneration rate. Typically, I grab that on a helmet, so I can't use any life regeneration rate, but that's not that big of a deal. 1,500 life regeneration plus the absorption charges for shield recharge gives me a lot of regeneration. Now, again, I don't recommend this build because it is ridiculously expensive, and it doesn't do a lot of damage, and it's kind of slow. However, I love it. It's just so fun to play. You dash around, you have a little rave party. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's do it. Chaos Orbs are back. Right now, and by right now I mean yesterday when I was in the market, it was 1 divine for 100 Chaos Orbs. Because it shat out divines, the market is completely flooded with divines. Absolutely flooded. And I got a lot of those divines early on. So Chaos Orbs are actually a really profitable farming method. So red buff is the strongest it's been in a long time. It's always a good option, right? Oh, red buff has always been good, and now it's extra good because the Chaos Orbs are worth so much more in comparison to the divine. To be able to get 100 Chaos Orbs and trade that in for a divine, or just keep the Chaos Orbs, they might hold their value better. But I'm guessing the divines will get more expensive in the next month, simply because everyone who abused the early farming methods is going to be running out of chaos if you keep buying. Going to be running out of vines if you keep buying stuff. And then people are going to stop playing the games, and the vines are just going to be sitting in their stash. So eventually it might, swing more towards the divine side. But right now, chaoses are hot. It's like Zoolander is so hot right now. Actually, it's not Zoolander. I was trying to think of the other guy's name. Little 90s movie reference. I don't even know if that's the 90s. It might be a 2000s movie. Classic movie. Now the reason I can use General's Cry on left click is because I got this increased speed, right? Warcry speed really makes it cast very quickly. So it's not that not that much of an interruption when you're using it. And since I like to tap Cyclone to pop the shockwave, I usually don't channel it for very long either. Now one downside of using General's Cry in this setup is I ain't got a way to generate bodies. But as I said, this is a T16 farmer, so there's usually bodies everywhere anyway. I don't really need to generate the bodies. I'm gonna run around a little bit with just General's Cry. So you can see, you know, how much General's Cry is doing stuff versus all the other things. These bodies, though, I'm trying to not kill everything. Oh, there's bodies around. There we go. Look at them bodies. Another good thing about General's Cry is when you're picking up loot, your General's Cry is still popping off a lot of the times. You can pop off a General's Cry and then you can pick up loot. Like say I want to pick up this storaging, scouring, maybe you want to call that bullshit, and I can just kind of keep it. Of course, I'm freezing enemies, so they're not leaving bodies behind, they're shattering. Which is a little bit annoying and counterintuitive to build, but whatever. Whatever. This ain't no serious build, this is a T16. Cat to the beat. Cat to the beat. And this map was lame. Density was way too low. Too busy talking, didn't try fast enough. Try to be a little bit quicker here. A little more intentional with my pathing, a little more intentional with the speed. Of course, I would have to read these things, which is the worst part. I'm trying to look for Chaos Orb. Looking to read Chaos Orb. The Chaos Orb, I select it. I'm not sure there's too many things that can really harm me. Reflect damage here, so they change the color, so just look for anything highlighted. If there's nothing highlighted, I ain't gotta worry about it. Go in though. Yeah, I might as well. I haven't gotten anything. You can see that it rocks this thing too. But yeah, I have enough fun with this build that I could play it for like 8 hours straight and not really get too bored. A lot of other builds, if I'm playing it for that long, I get bored. So this one's got enough, you can kind of do a little tap action, you got a lot of dashy, do a flashy. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun to play. And for me, that is always the most important quality, especially for a T16er. If you're doing a bosser build, you don't need to worry about fun because you're going to be fighting a lot of the bossers, which are just not fun. I mean, no one has fun fighting Maven. So you already committed yourself to a bad time, so it doesn't matter if your build's fun or not, you just want damage in those instances. Fucking raid, boys. Need a map that's more siloed, like Silo. and just keep going, or just stop picking up loot. So I can explode to the beat. Generals try to do it. No more bodies. Oh, my music ran out. Let's just go back and start from the beginning. For whatever reason, Streets of Rage typically lets me run and they don't yell at me. When I record videos, I can jam out some of the best damn video game music ever made. And the guy, I don't know who the guy who made this is, but whoever he is, it seems like he just made the best damn soundtrack in history and then just bounced. He just dipped. Yeah, it's no big deal. Like, imagine if we didn't know who Mick Gordon was. He makes a Doom soundtrack and then he just bounces out. Like, yeah, that's fine. No big deal. This is even more impressive because it's on fucking 8-bit or 16-bit. Old school jams. All kinds of sound limitations you have there. Map is demolished. What do we got here? A shore. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I need another. What do we got? 5 strong boxes? Sure, why not? Let's get some. Chaos orbs. Oh yeah, 3 chaos orbs for the boss. I'll take it. Get that plant. See, I mean, picking up all that loot. Picking up that loot while the Snakey is just taking care of business. Pretty damn nice. It's pretty damn nice. If you pumped up your damage way more than me and you focus purely on damage and General Spry, you can probably do a pretty good just mindless cruiser. You cruise along, but you're not going to want to do a power charge build for that because you're not going to want to use these boots. You're going to want to use the corpse blocker boots. But if you're into that, you know, not playing the game kind of vibe, Volcanic Fissure of the Snake is a great skill for that. Absolutely top tier. Hits everything on the map. So one of the good things, it can snake around corners. So if you go like really high DPS with very low defenses, you can kind of play very safely from a distance. You just whack them off from range. You can even like hide behind rocks, and your volcanic fissures will go around the rocks to get its target. Stay pretty damn safe with that skill. Really well designed skill, unlike most of the alternate qualities skill checks. Most of them are pretty trash. Chaos Orbs. That is where it's at now. I don't know why I enjoy this build so much. My frenzy build was way faster and it would farm far more effectively. But at this stage of the game, I don't really care about farming effectively too much. I mostly just care about having a good time. And this build's a good time. It really is. I should rarefy those, but I... These Chaos Orbs, man, so hot. That's the strat now. It's the strat. At least I say it's the strat. I don't know what other people are doing. I don't really have a lot of time to watch other people play. Six Chaos Orbs. Come on, stacked up. I don't know what's been giving me the cartographer's chisels. I am loaded with chisels. I don't know what the hell happened. How I got so many chisels, but man, like 500 or some shit. I chisel every map I get. Usually I run out of chisels. Usually by this time in the league, I am like out. Not this league. Pump up the jam, pump it up till the beat is pumping, till the beat is thumping, pump it, pump it. Sounds just like pump up the jam. Tell this one. What do you got? Why are you so tough? Another place that didn't play shine. What the hell is this? Oh, I still have delirium going? I must have missed it at the beginning and got it at the end. Sometimes I dash over it and I don't realize I didn't get it. I don't know what I want to sacrifice, because I do want that. I'm just talking about having too many chisels. I'll sacrifice that shit. Turn up the beat while in town. Got a lot of scarabs there. Let's see, I got 24 Chaos Orbs from that one map. Pretty slick. Pretty damn slick. That might have been more than that one map. I forgot I wasn't dumping my stash. Dumping my thick stash. For some reason my Herald of Ash is off. Now this build also excels, fuck it, I'll just say the wrong word over and over again. It accelerates in the delve. My headphones have to double tap to play the music, and sometimes it just refuses. I have to tap it like 5 times in order for that to register. You'd think with the armor, I get a 6% increased movement speed for frenzy charge, and me having 12 frenzy charge would make it a lot faster. But having 0% movement speed on the boot is a bit of a drag. So this body armor does do a good job of offsetting that. Now once I have enough T17 maps, I'm going to re-roll it to probably a more affordable variant, using a nebula and the shield that gives me +2 power charges. What's going on? Oh, I got multiple levels. I don't think I've ever gotten this one. Sometimes I do forget to let go of my channel and cast my generals, try to pop fire around everything, but not that often. It's very ragey. Very ragey. You got Quad Herald. You got Generals Try throwing fire everywhere. You got ShockRave with the sparkles. Fucking rave build, man. Cyclone rave build. And you're blinking around, you're dancing. You ever pay attention to my energy shield? It don't drop. I mean, it don't drop for long. That shit bounces right back up. Once I'm getting hit by spells. Let's go one more. I guessed and I guessed wrong. I guessed and I guessed wrong. I guessed and I guessed wrong. 0 for 3. Gonna go oh, you little fucking dick. Look at that shit. It just did a loop for no reason. It made me guess every wrong direction. So they get to liking one direction. And 2 directions. It's gonna be lightning, I'm dead. Let's go back to my hometown. I mean, we gotta try a T17. I haven't tried one yet. So I thought I'm in the middle of farming. Looks like I got a lot of Citadel. Before I started building this build, I had 0 T17. So from leveling to 0 to 99, I've gotten this many T17s. More monster life. That is a lot of monster life, and my deeps is pretty low, so we're gonna re-roll that. I'm fine with that top one, I'm fine with the second one, fine with the third one, fine with the fourth one. Fifth one is mark for death for 10 seconds. What is mark for death? Is that where it kills me instantly? Players that are marked for death take 30% increased damage and cannot recover life or energy skill. For how long? It does not say how long. Oh, for 10 seconds, right above it. Yeah, I don't want that. That's a bit silly. Regen is like my whole thing. Okay, cannot leave, I need that for my manas. Got drown, that's fine. Massive crit, that's gonna be rough, but should be fine. Extra physical damage on top of crit, I ain't having that. Shaper cut, that's fine. Meteor with blast, that's probably alright. Reduce action speed for every time you use a skill user. that one seems fine. Monsters have 100% chance. Oh yeah, that's really nice. What do we got? More currency? More maps? So I got more currency and more maps. Let's try to get a lot of maps here. Where are the maps? 50% increased maps found in the area. Neat maps will drop the final boss. I'm probably not going to kill the final boss if we're being honest. 30% chance to duplicate. Okay, we got some maps. What else are we gonna put in here? Some beyond. 15% chance to be replaced. Rare monsters have additional 2 modifiers. Mirrored rare monsters. Pack size. That could be fine. Let's do that. Pack size. Get more map chance. What do we want? We'll get some catalysts up in this bitch. We'll get some scarabs, almonds. Anything for maps? Some patties. Fucking rogue exiles. Everyone pumped? You pumped up? Almonds, scarabs, catalyst, rogue exiles. Yeah, I'm pumped up. Let's get it. I probably should have leveled up first, but I'm only level 94. It doesn't take too long to go to 95. It doesn't start getting real tedious till about 96. And 95 is typically where I stop leveling up for most of my characters. Now again, his build is, I don't know, 400 divine, 500 divine, maybe? So it's not a cheap build, and for a 500 divine build, this ain't a lot of damage. Or there's a lot of fucking disco. A lot of fucking disco. We're gonna look at some of these maps that it dropped too. They're gonna be hot. God, I hate these map designs. I think every one of them is bad. Every one of the layouts in my opinion is bad. You got Lifergen? What are you? Why are you still alive? Yeah, you're gaining life somehow. I don't want to mess with you. You're gonna be annoying about it. Chaos damage for Flask. I don't want to be taking chaos damage. My Flask are like always running. I keep picking up stuff. I'm gonna do it. Let's go to 5. I ran out of some small materials. I had to drop back down to 4. We can do 5. Now I did cherry pick the rolls, right? I mean, I think everybody's cherry picking their T17 rolls. I got really good rolls on this, so do I not die? It's pretty tanky, but it should be dying a little bit more. These are gonna all be juicy ass maps. I love ass maps. that's good. Hey, leave me alone. I'm trying to read. You know how hard that is. I don't want any of those. I'm mostly doing those for chaos orbs. Oh, duplicate. Juice. The immune to physical, we don't want that. Over here. Put it right there. Uh-oh. Look at that latency. I feel it. Wigging out. Oh, damn. I am not in control of my character. My latency's fine. I don't know what's going on there. Damn, son. I guess I got into it. I don't know how the hell I got into the beam. It didn't look like I was in the beam. Maybe I got hit by something else. I don't need no shivers. Damn, those thick ass maps. I might have to split this little clip out for a thick ass map video. Thick ass maps. God, these fucking map layouts are awful. I think they're just taking the piss. I mean, they're highly inspired by Dark Souls. I mean, Path of Exile 2 is basically going to be a Dark Souls-like action role-playing game. And they must love Lighttown. They're trying to make every one of these new maps like Lighttown. Annoying, hard to navigate, tedious. You don't want to do it more than once. Versus a nice little clean layout where you can zone out, play some tunes, bounce around, throw some fireballs, shocker people. Give too much time. Should go back to the beat. For me, this league is a complete done. The graveyard shit is boring. Yeah, you get amazing gear, which is great because I buy other people's amazing gear. But it is boring. I don't want to do that ever. It'd be better if it was just like a fucking text-based system. You just put all the damn bodies in a text line. Maybe even get like a notepad or XML editor type situation where you can just line them up. So much better. I was so excited too. I mean, I even named my first character Bomb Real Corpse Button, right? Because I thought I was going to be fucking corpse. I thought that there was going to be enemies in the graveyard. Why the hell is there not enemies in the graveyard? I get they have crafting, but almost every crafting also had enemies in it, right? I mean, I guess I'm not that experienced with crafting. I'm also not that experienced with crafting. I don't do a lot of crafting. But I'm still let down by the fact that I go in there and there's no monsters in there. I don't want to play crafting next time. I want to play path. I want to kill shit. I want to shock on people. Surely I'm not alone. I don't really know the reception of the league, aside from the first little, people getting mad because jackasses like myself were abusing some currency strategies, but, divination card. Maps over here. Like these with this now. Okay. See what I'm full of. I keep clicking shit as if I'm not full of stuff. Okay, that's all I can really pick up. It's time to go back. Time to go home. picked up right when I wanted to use the portal. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the... Let's see. Oh, damn it. I said I was gonna keep the map. I just put a bunch in there. Let's look at some of these maps. These thick-ass boys. Monster pack size 39. Elemental reflect, so I gotta do something to get full pure fizz to run that bad boy, but dang. 42% pack size. Hot diggity dog, and I can run that. 40% pack size. I have Clamp 104. 40 pack size. 41 pack size. 44 pack size. 42. 41, 41, 44 with 123 clamp. Damn, boy. Thick-ass mess. I like these thick-ass. It's so shit. I don't know if this is the worst one. It might be. I really hate this one. And they give me so many of them. It definitely, for me, is the most popular one by far. Hands down. Damn, what do you got? Chaos, Wither, overwhelms physical reduction. Damn. Vietnam, that guy is. Physical damage mitigation is brutal for someone with 12 endurance charges. Let's head to the boss. Definitely avoid that area where I just died in. Which I think I'm already at again. Just to avoid it. So that's probably going to be fucking dash over most of these. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Yeah. None of those are worthy of what you made it sound like I got something good. Probably should have fought the boss first. I think that's how I'm gonna do these from now on. Rush to the boss. One, so they don't get like red buff and shit. And two, so you can get the boss over with and get him killed out. So you can dick around a little bit better. I wonder if there's a way to fucking hide this and turn it off. I just want to turn it off. Armanos Bell. Some of those I haven't gotten yet, but again, I'm done with it right now. I'm fucking done. I hate it. Everyone knows Man never works. Let's head over to that arena. Oh, of course I can't fucking dash over there. 8 monsters left, yeah. Boss is going to be a bit of a bitch, because my general's cry is basically disabled. I should just get rid of these 4 nodes, and actually get rid of this whole left side. I don't need that, really. And then I can put a bunch of damage on and just do ShockRave Cyclone, but we'll run it as is. It'll be see if he can kill me. He's got a few buffs. That extra physical damage of chaos is gonna be rough. I go faster. I go faster. It's doing alright, right? It's doing okay. Oh, he got me from that chaos. Look at that shit. 240% of physical damage is extra chaos poison on it. All damage from it is poison. Yeah, I definitely should have fucking fought him first. Especially because my chaos resistance is my problem zone, right? 5%, then I pop that Progenesis. Holy shit. You see that fucking shit? I got hit so hard. Yeah, I don't think I can do it with the red buff. I don't think I can do it with the red buff. We got one more shot. We got one more shot from Mom Spaghetti. Nope. That red buff was a bit much. A bit of Alright, let's head to POB. I haven't packed the build in this yet, I just kind of slapped it together. Okay, import, start. Oh, mommy's little corpse fucker. No, we are Red Shirt Cyclone, a very safe name for me. But, you know, I like the name, Red Shirt Cyclone. We always start with the Cyclone, put that shit at include in full DPS. We are looking at 2.7 millis in the current setup, which ain't too bad. But the most important thing is you can put this shockwave to 4. This is your burst damage when you're running from pack to pack inside of maps. At minimum, you're going to be getting like a two-tour explosion, right? Because it charges up. I think it charges up to 4. 5 on the shockwave. Hot diggity. How diggity damn, son. Let's see what we got here. We'll do that. We'll turn it down. It's gonna be chit-chatting through it. A little background. So if we can get a 5er, just boom, burst damage. Let's start with the burst damage, and then let's go a little bit lower. All right. Oh, and I gotta put it to a Guardian Pinnacle, which for this build is gonna be a huge decline. All right. Yeah. I don't think I need to click those. I don't think I have Onslaught, but it's not really that big of a deal because Shockwave doesn't benefit from Onslaught. I'm not fortified, but I could be. There's a little node on the tree here. I could grab these nodes here and get fortified. But I was doing pretty well, right? I mean, I died on the T17s because I added all that physical damage as chaos. But I don't really die in T16, so I don't really feel the need for the fortify. The need for speed. Enemies killed recently. Let's do 10. Warcries used recently. Let's just do recently is 8 seconds. What's my cooldown on here? 3 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 of those bad boys up. Melee distance. I think I have blind. We'll just leave it off. Why is it so much more damage for blind? Holy shit. Oh, because it's giving me more accuracy. Right? Effective hit chance. Oh yeah, from 77 to 83. I need to verify if I have blind. One of these gives me blind. Elemental damage. Yeah, that one gives me blind. And the Frenzy Charge gives me blind, but I don't have either of those selected. I don't have a way to blind. That's unfortunate. I should grab that just for the blind chance. Let's see what happens. Quite a bit of damage, but watch this, watch this. This is gonna be so much damage. Bam! All the way up. Alright. Let's go back to that config. We don't have blind. We are burning. We are igniting. We are chilling. We are freezing. We are shocking. I'm just gonna put it at 50. I'm gonna put it at 10. I don't think I got a lot of damage. I am not intimidating, but I should. I am not crushing it, but I should. Not covering an ass, but I should. I am channeling Cyclone. Herald of Ash, I don't know what that means. I don't give a shit about that. Alright, I think I'm configured. Now let's go to the items. Let's turn on my flask. These bad boys are pretty much up at all times. Okay, our total DPS is looking at 7.5 million for burst damage. If I hit a dude with all 5 shockwaves, it's going to be 7.5 million in a real quick burst. But boss damage is going to be 2.7 because I'm not going to be getting that Cyclone burst. Not bad if it wasn't for the fact that that ring is like 350 divine or some shit. I think I got it for 300 divine, but probably up to 350 now. That divines are basically fucking chaos orbs. That is all I wanted to show. If I could find a way, like I could path out of here if I didn't want this alchemy shit and grab those bad boys. 3.4 milli. This one plus blind. Blind, let's put that blind on. 3.3 milli. But we'll keep it as is. And I am gonna, I always forget to do this and then I go and change my build. But I'm gonna copy this bad boy, put it in my Notepad++. Notepad++. I got that for later. Now I want to demo. Let's turn these tunes back up. I kind of want to demo. Let's run that 40% monster pack size. I want to demo some of that burst damage I was talking about. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. You've seen it before. You probably have done it yourself. But I just kind of want to show how cool it is to hit the 5 shot complete. I always forget where the stairs are. Let's go beyond. Mostly running around. I wish it would let me put the shockwave here. Won't let me put the shockwave here. But if it let me put the shockwave there, you can see when your shockwave has 5 and just wait to use it, just for the lulz of it, the fun. But right now I'm at 5 shockwaves. When you hit, see that explosion? You kind of run around, you can kind of pack them together. Like it's Diablo 3. Crit chance, crit multi, extra phases hold. Cannot believe that is going to be a problem. We can get it, right? I just gotta pay a little more attention. I wasn't able to attack because I couldn't leave, which is actually a perfect map to demo the fucking build. Fucking Black and Decker, Petra Wrecker, they're live. This will be my last map, so I'm not gonna pick up shit. Blast charges, yeah, that's fine. It's not like I have 30 fire res on my flask game up or anything. So I just dump the shockwaves on that guy. With Frostlink, you can Frostlink right in it and then blow up on them. So Frostlink first. Boom. And Cyclone's attack speed is so fast, it just triggers them all at once pretty much. A low accuracy kinda hurts it. A low accuracy is not that big of a deal with this build because unless the shockwaves miss. I'm not sure the shockwaves can miss because the shockwaves are triggered from hits. I think the shockwaves might have a 100% chance. But I guess I could go into POE and then increase my accuracy and look at the specific shockwave damage and see if that goes up. But I imagine if you hit with Cyclone, it's going to trigger the shockwave, it's gonna consider it a hit, I think. Actually, I have no idea. That's just a pure guess. So that's my guess. Alright, let's roll them up. I need to turn off my fire. It's killing all the people. And the build would probably be better without General's Cry. But as you can see, the General's Cry kind of killed all the enemies there. Turn this off. Really good for things like essence. You just pop them off with 5 right at the start. I don't want them to have Chaos Orbs. Hell yeah. You see how they got plus 80 res to fire? Well, normally that's a devastating mod. But with this guy, 25% chance to convert that shit, that mod is actually not devastating at all. Now, it's not like it doesn't help them. But when you hit the thing and it converts the resistances, you're going to be able to get a big old shock. Gosh, so satisfying. So satisfying. Fucking 4 arrows. Giving people the shocker. 5 in the ping, 5 in the sting. Running that shit like machine guns. Fucking control alt deleted. I don't know what you call that guy. The big boss man in this area. Went through him and said, here, control, just alt, get some delete. See what I can do. And yeah, I could throw Vol Ancestral War Chief in here and then hit it on this button, and then when I go on the boss I pop it. But you know what? Fuck Vol Ancestral War Chief. Fuck that shit. I hate it so goddamn much. It's holding melee back because they won't buff melee because they all include that fucking Vol Ancestral War Chief as part of the damage matrix. Like, oh, we can't increase melee because everyone can use Vol. Fucking delete Vol Ancestral War Chief. Get rid of that fucking bullshit. Pump every melee skill up. Fucking listen to their dope-ass interview about why they don't buff melee because you have to create new animations. Fuck that jazz. They're just jackasses. I think they need to turn every skill that you kind of have to hold stationary for. Like, I don't know, Heavy Strike. Heavy Strike. I'll just use Heavy Strike as an example. So when you're striking with Heavy Strike, it gives you a stationary tag, right? It gives you a new tag called stationary that sticks with you for half a second after you attack while stationary. And that stationary tag reduces damage over time by 50%. So that way when you're stationary and you're punching face, you're not taking dot damage. Because dot damage really fucks over stationary builds. So that is one thing they can do. And then with that stationary tag, you can also do something along the lines of 10% reduce physical damage. That's not too crazy, right? That's not too crazy. Give you 10 recoup. When you get hit, you recoup it. Do a little bit of elemental ailment avoidance. Just give you a little bit of a buff of all stats. To give you a benefit. To walk up to a boss's face and have to punch him. There's so many things they could do to fix melee, and what they do is they buff spells. That's what they do. And I can't hate too much. Rage Cleave is a very valid addition to the melee party. is very strong. I don't think a lot of people are playing it, but it's strong. Oh damn, I went through that fucking whole soundtrack twice. How long is this video? Jesus. What kind of jackass makes 1 hour long Path of Exile videos? This kind of a jackass. That's who. That is who. Alright, that's the build. I fucking love it. I think it is a lot of fun. I don't think it's... Let me rephrase that. I know it's not worth the cost. But if you get rid of this ring... Let's just see what a maximum power charge ring is running right now. Damn, son. Someone's got a mirror up. This right here is going to be a boon. This is going to be a boon for me in the future. I think it's just going to go up because it's not like a lot of people are going to be farming this shit. I'm going to be able to sell this and then build a whole nother build once I'm done with this experiment. That is real nice. This guy, not very pricey. The critical strike chance is nice, but a 777 is not going to run you that much money. 777. Anyone who's seen Friends. Oh, they're looking at 20 chaos. Let's see what happens when you add this fucking crit. A div. Pretty sure I got this for like 20. I don't know why it was so cheap. Someone didn't like the fact that it had +2 to level of Saga to Gyms and crit. I don't know. But it was real cheap. This guy is bottom of the barrel cheap. He's pricey if you put that spell sus, but I don't need no sus. I don't need it rolled this highly. You can grab this bad boy at like 35 chaos, 40 chaos. This guy, 2 div. That is real nice price for this boy. He's like 30 chaos. Get rid of this. He's like, oh damn, never mind, 70 chaos. That's still not too bad. This guy with the power charge, I think, is pricey. I hit my own. 12 div for the power charge. Yeah, so to get the power charge, you're looking at 12 div. So you're going to probably want to do this yourself. It's going to take a billion years, but you can do it yourself. I always try to... I kept this in my inventory when I run temples, and I hit it with the double corrupt, if I ever get it. But this one was just a regular slam of a Vol Orb. Let's see if we can get anything priced like this. I doubt there's anything on the market. Okay, let's do just the total deeps. 83 div. Damn, div, double damn div. All right, let's take a look. Again, I paid 10 div. Someone sold that shit for 10 div. Okay. Fire. So it's just like mine, but with fire instead of fizz. I think he's overpricing this. I don't think people want this hybrid shit. No one really wants this fizz and then this fire. Only douches like me want it. Ooh, and increased attack speed. That's nasty. Do I have increased attack speed on mine? Yeah, I do. I wish I could get rid of the attack speed and put something else on, but I didn't build it. I just bought it. So let's go to this filtering and let us drop this deeps to like 1100. Let's get rid of the 6 link. And let's just kind of, why not? We'll let them be corrupted and or mirrored. And let's see what we can get. 60 divine. Okay, well, someone really underpriced mine. Let's drop it to 1,000. 6 div for a little bit reduced fizz. That's chaos. That's nasty. Oh, this one's actually pretty rad because it's all fizz. We got fizz. We got fizz. Looks like it even has an open suffix. Oh, it's mirrored. That's probably not open. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I doubt it's open. That's a pretty good one for 20. Yeah, it's really, not a lot of people are doing the physical elemental hybrid variants at all. So let's just do, let's see if there's like triple element ones. Those work well too. Elemental DPS. No, not a lot of people are running these. I might have something else like selected. No, I just have that. Yeah, it's real hard. The whole reason I built this build is because I found this staff for 10 div on that fucking marketplace. I think a lot of people didn't really value the prefix. Maybe not a lot of people are running this staff. I think this staff's pretty great. Gives you +1 to power charges. But after this video, I am going to be rocking one of these Nebulocks. I think I got, yeah, melee hits have a 12% chance to fortify, so I'm going to put this Nebulock on. Then I'm going to run Volcanic Fissure with ShockRave, which is a really good combo as well because the Volcanic Fissure is hitting a bunch of different shit. And every time it erupts, it has a chance of hitting the ShockRave. And if you do it with Enhance, it's going to do it more. But I'll probably get rid of the Enhance. I don't need the Enhance. I can do something else there. Let's go ahead and look at some of my setup, my gym selection. And it's pretty mindless. You only really have one option. So Cyclone, mandatory. Ice Bite support, mandatory. Power Charge on critical support is mandatory. And then Endurance is mandatory. And then Shockwave is mandatory. So you really only have one gem to play with. I chose Pulverize because it's a T16 mapper. But increased critical damage is a really strong little note there because I basically have a 100% chance to crit. And my crit damage is only... That's attack speed, only 350. So that's going to pump that up to 500% crit multi from 350, which is a big damage bonus. So if you want to do some deeps, actually, you know what? I'd have to re-roll it. I'd have to re-roll the colors, both my chests. I'm not going to do it. I'd say I should drop this guy here and run it with just Cyclone. So I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and get 8 extra points. Put it right in here. That's 6. And then 2 more. I don't know where the hell I can go with that. And maybe here. Get this crit multi. And this accuracy. That could be kind of nice. Instead of go this way, go that way. But I do need the strength. But anyways, I am almost done with this build. I want to get enough T16s to be comfortable. Let's see, what am I at? What am I at? Stuff. Maps. Where are the maps? There they are. T17s. I need to get more Sanctuary. So I'm going to run this for quite a bit. Probably level it up one more time. Get some of these T17s ironed out. And be cool. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'll check you guys later. This has been my Rave Cyclone. My ShockRave. That's what I'm calling it. The ShockRave build. And it ain't even racist. I'm not saying ShockRave as if I'm an Asian person who can't say R's properly. Or W's for wave. So ShockWave. No, it's ShockRave like regularly. Rave. R-A-V-E. ShockRave. I ain't being racist.